striking Force Indian.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Raikkonen, a Red Bull, and Sebastian Vettel. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway. It's out with the old and in with the new here at Albert Park as we usher in what we hope will be a triumphant new era of Formula One racing. For our drivers, though, it's very much business as usual, as they look to be first across that line and get their championship off to a winning start. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. I'm joined today in the commentary box, as I will be throughout this season, by a great racing driver, former F1 competitor, former world champion, and dare I say it, all-round top bloke as well. It's the one and only Anthony Davidson. And tell me, here we are, first Grand Prix of the season, and it's gone and rained on us. I imagine that that's not especially helpful for the teams, who are still trying to figure out, of course, what kind of performance they're all capable of.
First of all, Crofty, and thanks for the glowing introduction, I just want to say it's a real privilege to be here. I can't wait to see what this competitive field has in store for us this season. Now, in regards to the weather, you're absolutely right. You know, we've just come here off the back of testing. It's the first opportunity to really gauge where the reliability is, where the performance is, how you stack up against your competitors in the Grand Prix, and now it all has to be kind of put on hold for a bit. So now the question becomes, who can be adaptable? Who has the wet weather pace, and who can make best use of these difficult circumstances to come out on top in these conditions?
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Kimi Raikkonen starts today from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Hamilton, a Red Bull, Massa, Sainz and Nico Hülkenberg, Stroll, Magnussen, Esteban Ocon and Alonso, Palmer, Kvyat, Pascal Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson. Van Dorn and Roman Grosjean starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Right, let's be patient going into turn one. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck. Put the clutch in. Well, they're there to the start. considering switching to an alternate strategy.